Hey guys, I hope that I'm turning this sideways this time, and I hope you can see me okay. You'll have to let me know if I'm sideways, but I hope this works. So hi everybody, and welcome to Creative Income Streams. So some of you guys noticed that I changed the name, and we were Creative Entrepreneur Mastermind before, but I really wanted to focus on creative income streams because that's what I'm super passionate. So welcome to everybody, and especially those of you guys who are new and everybody who is here from the beginning. Please feel free to come back on in and introduce yourself because it's been a while. So come tell us what you do, share your website, share your links. That's what it's all about, sharing everything and supporting each other's businesses. So, and of course you're going to get great ideas from everybody as well. So I'm Angela, and I help creative and multi-passionate entrepreneurs focus and narrow down on their passions and ideas and interests and things so that they can create an amazing, clear, like a crystal clear business model so that they can start creating multiple income streams in their business. And that's what I'm super, super passionate about. And so this is why I wanted to get into this way more than what we have been in the doing creative income streams. So my passion goes on way deeper than just one-on-one coaching. So as you guys know, I have different multiple income streams. I think I have 6 now. 5 or 6. I'll be getting into this on the workshop. Feel free to click if you're interested in the new workshop. I'm really excited about it. It's coming soon. And I'm going to be getting into helping you to create your very first passive income product or income stream. And it'll be totally custom to you. So not everybody wants to just do one-on-one coaching or consulting anymore. A lot of people are interested in having multiple income streams so that they can be making money and it's rolling in the door while they're sleeping. And I know that that sounds always sometimes not really applicable to you, but it is. And you can totally do this too, and a lot of people are doing it, and so can you. You don't have to be a coach or be this or be this specific thing. You can have that as one of your income streams, but that doesn't have to be you. And I'm certainly not interested in the whole I'll teach you to be a coach and you teach them to be some coach and blah blah blah. That is some weird pyramid scheme feeling. I'm not into that. I am a coach and a consultant, but I teach people how to get clear and crystal clear and narrow down on their message, their niche, and how to create a business model and design a whole business model for them, custom to them, of different income streams and different multiple sources where they can make money from, and then work on those and create marketing and strategies on those income streams. So I'm really excited for this workshop that's coming up because we're gonna be really digging in, and I'm gonna be sharing a lot of stuff that I've done and what's worked and what hasn't worked, all sorts of, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So I'm into real income streams as well that I personally create that continually bring in money for me. And you do have to market these things, like they don't just create money on their own. Some of them do, but you can make way more money if you are marketing your products. And that doesn't mean day and night, but you still need to be able to market your products. So just throwing them out there and leaving them and making stuff and scattering them all over the internet is not what I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to be teaching you ways to create product ideas for products, how to take your own unique gifts and talents and skills and create stuff that's all around that. So before you even get to that kind of stuff, and we can market these things, you need to know what you're exactly doing. So the first thing that we're going to get really, really clear about in the workshop is figuring out your niche and figuring out who is going to benefit from what you're going to be offering and how you're going to talk to them and how you're going to draw them in so that they'll be like, oh, I need her. I totally need that. That's really my thing. So what you have is, we want to make sure that what you have is 100% so that somebody says, oh, that's totally what I need. And in order to do that, you need to have a clear and crystal clear and concise message to get them. And as you guys know, for those of you who follow me on Instagram or in here, I like to talk about messaging a lot, because if you can't attract clients to you and you have a hard time talking to them and being able to draw them in and have them know that what you offer, because it's just a massive sea of people with services and products out there, and you have to be able to have somebody be so interested in what you are saying or looking at your images and your branding that they're going to click on it and read what you have to say. You have to be intriguing. You have to know how to call in your client. You have to have a clear message, and you have to be specific. Now, the one thing I'm going to say about that is that you don't always have to have one niche. You can have more than one. So if you are multi-passionate, because that's what I focus on, because I am one multi-passionate entrepreneur, it is very, very, very difficult to try and narrow down what you're doing. You can do it, but you need to narrow down what you're doing. So if you have two things that you are super, super passionate about, you don't have to just scratch something, but we're going to pick one thing to focus on. And then after you create and design a business model around this and what you're going to do and create products from this niche or passion or skill or education or whatever it is, then you can copycat that with your next favorite passion. So it's just all about being baby steps and starting somewhere with one thing. So I know how hard it is to focus on one thing, because that's the story of my life. So, okay, so we're going to really get crystal clear on your message, who you're talking to, who your clients are going to be, and how they can benefit from what you have to offer. And you don't have to be the most amazing person or have the best of the best. You just need to be able to show yourself through a sea of people of that how your offer is special and unique and how it'll benefit them. And if they need that, they'll see that right away. You need to also know the problems that you solve for people. And you can create a huge list of all this with your different skills and passions. And we'll be narrowing all this stuff down and focusing on that in the workshop. But you really, really do need to hone in on excuse me, the problems that you're going to solve for people, because you can put out things all over, and like I said, scatter them all over the internet. And that doesn't mean that the person that has this problem will ever find that item or that book or that course or that product ever. So we need to be able to know how to market this stuff later. So we can't market the stuff if you don't know who you serve and what they're getting out of your problems. So that's why it comes back down to your messaging and your niche. So once we get all that cleared up, then we're going to be able to make a plan, a custom plan, to create all of your content and products around the specific niche and message. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. So I will be hosting this free workshop called Create and Sell Your First Passive Income Product. And we're going to talk about all these kinds of things in there. We're going to talk about the types of and different assorted products that you can create. And this is pretty much like, there's so many digital and different products that you can create to create passive income. It's awesome. We're going to talk about where you're going to market your product and all the different places that you can do that and how you're going to do that, and little steps all in between. And of course, we're going to talk about the clarity over your entire business model so that you can look and say, this is what I'm doing. Because this is the most thing that helped me the most, is when I got really clear on who I was serving, what my business model was going to look like, that I didn't want one-on-one coaching as my main focus, but I loved it. But I didn't want to sit there and hunt down clients and be constantly marketing to people all the time. So I like to have a business model that has different income streams that can help people in different ways. So I can help them Passively, I can help them by creating courses and they can take on their own time and all sorts of things like that. So the other thing is, if you are a newbie online and you're just starting your business, I have put a link above or below, I'm not sure where it's going to show up, of my new program. And it's over 15 different classes and tips and tutorials for you that are on special now, early bird, for $37. I've had awesome feedback, and I want to be able to offer this a little bit longer at this low price, and then it's going to be going up 150% in price, because right now it's only $37 and you're getting, like I said, over 15 classes and tutorials. So it's a killer deal. You can't not lose. You absolutely cannot lose. And in order to get some of these little classes that are in here and bigger classes, you'd have to, normally it would be over $100 for each one in my other, to buy separately. So really get in on this deal if you're new, if you're starting a business from scratch, if you're not into, like if you're struggling with a techie thing, or if maybe you just want to throw in the towel and you feel like you're totally struggling and things are just not coming together, or you're so overwhelmed by stuff online that you honestly don't even know where to begin anymore. This will take you step by step through the very basic stuff to get rolling online and start creating different products and self-services. So this is meant for teachers, coaches, consultants, infopreneurs, people like that are really interested to start rocking online and getting their stuff going. So if you are interested in that course, there's a link, and if you're interested in the free workshop coming up, it's going to be so awesome. I'm going to really get into stuff, and you need to sign up if you want to be able to get the replay, because I'm not quite sure when it's going to be ready, and I think I'm going to be posting it live in this, doing it live in this group, or posting it live in the group, or posting the workshop in this group. But in order to get the workbook and the replay, you're going to need to sign up. So go ahead and do that. And by doing that, you're also going to get onto my private subscription list of different special offers and things that I only give my lists. And I'm not about spamming and sending multiple 5 emails a week either. So I hope that you guys will join me. I can't wait to have you. It's going to be a blast, and thank you for being here. And if you have like-minded friends, feel free to join them, bring them to the group, and you're going to say hi. And I'm just so glad you're here. So please continue to introduce yourself and tell us what you do, and we'll all support each other. And yeah, if you're tired, and learn from each other. It's going to be awesome. So